your senior year, one thing that I was looking over when I was looking through your reading up on you, your stats, your big accolades, your career at NIU, you guys
Hmm.
in your senior season in 2015, you guys had a week 3 game against Ohio State, and it was
Yeah.
really close. It was 2013 was the final score. Right at this point, Ohio State was the number one team in the country, I believe, and
Yep.
you balled out in that game as well, and you put a made a one hell of a goal line stop against Ezekiel Elliott when he was still repping for the Buckeyes. And
Yeah.
so,
All those guys that won that national championship the year before that, they
mhm.
actually returned that season. So that to us was we didn't realize it after the game. We basically played a national championship because they had returned literally everybody.
So tell me what that
But
was like. Tell me what the environment of playing in a game like against a team like Ohio State in the Big Ten, stuff like that. What was that like? The preparation leading up to the game and then the game itself.
the prep actually back then, it was one game at a time. So we for real did not start our film study till that Monday on Ohio State. So and the first practice was Tuesday. So really, we only had 3.5 to 4 days to prep for them before we played that Saturday.
Hmm.
So everybody thinks that if you see like a big team on your schedule, you just start preparing for them. No, we actually played two other games before then that we were worried about, not worried, but focused on. And then that week was all Ohio State. Then right after that game is on to the next team. So we had standard 4 days. I'd say of study, practice to get everything polished up, and then turn around and play on Saturday. So prep weeks worth of prep if that.
So it's just another week of work right there. Nothing
Yeah,
special. Just
yeah,
it's just Ohio State,
no,
right?
no, yeah. There was nothing special, nothing new to us, nothing. It was just here's another game, we play it. I mean, we never worried about who we played and stuff like that
Hmm.
because in our minds we were the top team that everybody wanted to beat. It wasn't the other way around.
And that mentality, was that something instilled on you guys by the coaching staff, or was that also just a thing that your team in the locker room mentality that you guys just naturally had?
That was both. That was both coaches and players. It actually started before I even got there. So NIU was built on that foundation years before my class even got there. So that just instilled through the years to come. But that was definitely a mentality. Like you weren't on our NIU football team if that wasn't your mentality.
Especially, it probably takes that little extra chip on your shoulder. And not to knock on NAU, but the MAC conference obviously just it's not a Power Five conference, not as big as other ones. So would you take that? It would take that. Would you say it would take that initial extra push and extra chip on your shoulder to compete on a big stage?
Yes and no, a chip on your shoulder because we didn't ever thought we had got the respect that we deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Because we was a top 25 ranked team. We made it to a BCS game,
Mm-hmm.
and we were a non-Power 5 school. But I tell everybody, the MAG it's one of the top conferences. You got first round draft picks that come out of there, All Americans that come out of there. Most NFL players, teams, are made up of Division II guys, transfers, MAC guys. I mean, the competition is definitely there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Does
we had. I think we only lost to one Big Ten team my entire career,